This commenter has two dogs who have recently started fighting, and the fights seem to mostly occur around her and not around her husband. And she's asking, am I the problem? Any tips or tricks? So the three most common catalysts for intra-household aggression are resources, arousal, and tight spaces. And certainly sometimes we see situations where the aggression seems to mainly take place or seems to mainly hit a boiling point around one member of the family. And that could be because of resource guarding of the human. It could be because that human is interacting with the dogs more at a certain time of day or during certain parts of the routine. It could be related to a certain way that the human is interacting with the dogs. Like, let's say if we have a human who really likes to get the dogs riled up and plays really rough with them and, kind of is creating the arousal. Part of my job as a behavior consultant specializing in intra-household aggression is to really pick through the information and help clients figure out what the catalysts are in their situation. There's often more than one variable. I would never in these situations frame it as the client being the problem. I would not do that. Sometimes our behavior can contribute. Sometimes it's simply that the dog is resource guarding us because we are their safest person. And actually we're doing all of the right things. And that is why the dog is resource guarding. Or sometimes it's because the other family members are, let's say, for example, engaging in a lot of punishment with the dogs. And so the dogs are stressed about each other around all of the family members, but are less likely to display it as aggression with the family members that they are more anticipatory of punishment around. So it's nuanced. What I will say is this is not a situation that you want to wait out, and it's not a situation you want to DIY an approach to. Living in a home where the dogs cannot safely interact with each other is very stressful. Most often in intra-household cases, we are noticing the fights, but there is often a lot of tense conversation, negative interactions happening all around us that we the humans don't see. Not always, but almost always. And so the relationship deteriorates further, we get more generalized triggers. And so I strongly recommend working with a certified dog behavior consultant who specializes in intra-household aggression. I am one, but this is not a pitch for my services. A board-certified veterinary behaviorist is another option, and they can also help you find behavior support. We also have a full playlist and resources in our Google document about intra-household conflict. And this includes a very popular blog post on our website about the variables we consider in an intra-household case.